fellow American citizens, fellow San Diegoans, fellow Californians, fellow La Jollans, my name is Elsie Williams and I'm in San Diego, California. Now, don't let my little, hold on. I'm at the bus stop right now making a video. Today's date is October 11th, 2014. And don't let my, excuse me for a second, don't let my comical posture, okay, steer you away from the seriousness pertaining to the subject matter and theme of this particular video, and I'm going to fly right into it because the bus is going to be here pretty soon. Case in point, go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking and how they create homelessness of targeted individuals, okay? Once you do research pertaining to that in reference to gang stalking expeditions creating the homelessness of targets, what they then do is put them out on the street, and then they covertly manage the continued homelessness. Hold on. Sorry. And then what they do is manage the continued, here comes a dummy, he's harassed me before on the bus. Let's see if he causes any problems. And then what they'll do is, like, say if the targeted individual has to go somewhere, they, in order to be able to survive the situation, what these little filthy rats will do is that they'll, you got to look at it this way, if they're already engaging in these criminalities by stalking a target from apartment to apartment to apartment to motel room to motel room to motel room, what they will then do, hold on. What they will then do is gang stalk them to motel rooms and then work in collusion with, privately, the motel manager, even housekeepers. Google it and you'll see I'm telling you the truth. Case in point being is that the whole goal is to put them out on the literal street. No roof over their head, no motel room, no apartment, bada boom. Google what I'm saying, you'll see I'm telling you the truth. So what am I leading up to? Basically what I'm leading up to is that the goal is, the intent is to put the target out on the street. They will also stage a vehicle accident so the target doesn't even have a car to sleep in. Now, if the target's able to work, they will covertly blacklist them from employment. Look up that as well. Every single thing that I'm describing in reference to, all descriptions pertaining to their techniques can be Googled separately and then cross-referenced and synthesized, and you will see that basically these techniques are designed in order to put the target in the circumstances of the homelessness, the destitution, the effects of it, and so they can then what the target will then respond, because if they don't have no family or friends, what they'll do is go camping. As a result of the target being tracked and surveilled in real time at all times, they will then make it look like the target individual is being caught where they're camping at by, like say if it's a park, they'll say if it's a park that's got utility poles in it. What they will then use is connect with their utility company personnel and influence them whether their utility company is aware that it's gang stalking related or not. And that is because organized crime in the system is perpetrating these criminalities and using their employment descriptions to do it and the authority that goes with it. So when you look at, hi baby, aww. When you look at, you can go to YouTube and type in "listen to a stranger." The YouTube video "listen to a stranger" is an excellent pictorial representation to show you how easy it is to dupe anybody to do anything towards a person based on the power position of a badge and a lie. Okay, and this is in part how they can get the assistance of anybody, park rangers, utility company personnel that might be in the park for under the guise of that they're there to do either work on the power lines or checking them to make sure that they're fine. They will do anything and use anybody in order to make it so the utility company personnel, the railroad employees, the park rangers can be used as a buffer between the target and the police. Case in point, they can say, well, these people are in this area because they're supposed to be in this area when they're needed to go there to do something. They act like then they stumble across the target and then they're used to call the police. That way the police can have a normal appearing reason to come where the target's at, to give a target a ticket and cause them to move. And these are the techniques of these criminalities. Hold on a second. So today's date is October 10th, 2014. Human Huh?
11th.
Oh, it's the 11th? Thank you. I forgot.
So basically the goal at the end of the day is to run the target down, to break them down like you would wear out a pair of blue jeans, okay? And it's also done to steer them to places that they can influence or control from behind the scenes, and this is where the human trafficking, the insurance fraud, and the illegal syndicated probate control takes place for racketeering. It's the whole reason why they create the homelessness of the target, okay? So this is just, so what I do is I make predictions about what these little filthy rats are going to do before they do it, and how they're going to do it by deconstructing by looking at their limitations. As a result, they only got a certain amount of wiggle room because of the limitations. So if I look at an area that I might want to go to for these purposes, I look at, well, who would be involved in this area in order to be able to be used as a normal appearing excuse and reason for them to be there. And then basically what I do is deconstruct it backwards, reverse engineer it, and say, okay, these are the kinds of people that they would use, because they have to make it appear that what is happening towards the target is happening because, for one, the target shouldn't be there, and for two, because they have a normal appearing excuse to be there. They're buffers between the target and the police. Gotta get. Thank you.